Hello there, Magma WK here with post-gameplay narration because I screwed up. But hey, let's take a look at where we are right now. Yes, we're over here in Elysium in the northeast corner, going to the Leia Temple. And yes, we have been doing a few things here and there off screen. And just to show you the way, how to get two of the great weapons. I usually do better with live production here, but the video screwed up. And last, I should show you something real fast. When the game gets to it there, the video I did after all my horrible exploits, because I forgot to save in between. So let's take our new aqua parts and eventually use them. But I did get Wren some escape pipes, and I got Kara a nice planar slicer. 62,000 Sega. Wow. She deserves it though. But her attack really isn't going to be that high, and it's probably going to be the lowest of all of our characters, maybe excluding Gwen. So, aboard this dock here, we gotta touch it. Eventually. Ah, there we go. And Wren goes into this awesome aqua skimmer transformation. Music would be nice to accompany this. I shall have to find some at various sites and give them credit. But with this newfound power, we can go along the lakes. But unfortunately, we can only enter and exit the water at the dock. Unless we're going for the underground water temple that is south of Yata there. Remember, in first generation, we had a tour of it from the nice ferryman. But it's underwater, so Wren transforms again into a lovely submersible submarine. Now here we have a nice layering effect. You thought Super Nintendo only did layering effects? Nope, Genesis does too. And as we spiral towards the center, there are no enemies here, so nothing to worry about. We eventually got around and pulled out a sword, or Keo's sword. But the problem was, well, we actually released Dark Force. Oh my. And the music changed, and it got scary and horrible. So let me get out of here quickly and get our second legendary treasure. Well, the second of 3. We already have 2. That makes 5. I can do math. Can you? And of course we have to have Wren do his awesome transformation into an aqua skimmer. Notice they got "and" correct, but they couldn't get it with the treasure chest. Now from here, we actually want to go from Landon, where we are right now, the land, to Aquatica. Yeah, I told you we'd be going to Aquatica eventually. But there's really no quick way to do it. But we can take a slight shortcut, or in a few battles in between, to the airport, to get to another airport, and eventually get to the southeast corner of Landon. And excuse me one quick second, I'll show you the map here. You notice how the Leia temples do correspond to each of the different bubbles or lands. And as Wren transports into an aerojet, and awesome music should be playing right about now. Unfortunately, we really can't get that close to where we want to go. That land temple right down there. But no, there's no airport nearby, so we have to go all the way. Towards, I believe, near Ilion. The Ilion airport. There is one north of that as well, but that ended up being a longer distance. So a little clockwise action later. We'll be back in, not Aquatia, but Aurelia, to meet with an old friend. And by old, I mean over 1,000 years old. Do you remember? Yes, way back in Generation 1 we met her. She looks a lot like Mew, except her name is Mew. M-I-U-N. Remember to edit that out there? As the Leyan temples thankfully provide quick transportation. If you really want to, you can go through the dungeons, get some more experience in Meseta. But what the heck. If you remember correctly, Mune is wandering around just north of Hazatek. Don't forget to save and rest up if needed, because we still got third generation monsters and cyborgs out there, and they can give you quite a challenge. Now here, because this is post-production and I screwed up on some video, she turns into a treasure chest. Yes, I can show you a picture down there of what she looks like. She's like, Orkyo, at last I have finally found you. I just wanted to see you one more. Mune collapses. I know, sad. But yes, you have to have Orkyo's sword first in order to get Mune's claw, which is actually a pretty freaking awesome claw. And of course, we gotta go back to Aquatia for the next item. But we won't get that until the next video. So yeah, you can go through the dungeons, or take the shortcut to the Leyan Temple. Now the place we want to go in Aquatia, Aqua also uses the Aqua parts to transform Wren into the Aqua Skimmer. And Wren is finally proving his worth. Mune, on the other hand, well, she's a good fighter, that's all we can say. And use the monitor here to show you current location. The dock is all the way to the north past. If I could remember the town, I'd tell you. Insert name at bottom of screen. So going north along the coastline, and yes, you will eventually find it. I mean, considering all these modes of transportation, we could have used them much earlier in the game. But alas, you know what they say. To get easier, you must get harder first. And no, you can't take a nice little stroll along the beach. And let's have Wren go to the far east here. You can stop by Ago, A-G-O-E, but Shoresen is actually abandoned, and you can't get to the town of Sil either, because the land bridge won't show up. And with Shoresen abandoned, well, you can't get those awesome items of the Stardew, Star Mist, and Moondew. Is a shame, yes. And Issa there, we'll finally get, when I quit getting lost, to Sage Island. Sage Island. Do you suppose there could be sages there? Well, I know one thing. It does have a dock, so at least it's a nice short walk. And in the next video, we'll be getting a steering shot and having to talk with some friends. And once again, thanks for watching, and have a great night. Use that monitor. Thank you. Post-production gameplay.